What is up, y'all? Another episode of Off the Dome. And here we speak about my thoughts off the dome. So let's get straight into it. Today is what? Wednesday, hump day. Gotta get through it, man. Gotta get through it. Today's topic is talking about grace. And when we give ourselves grace, that is the most authentic thing that we can do. Because when we give ourselves grace, we're acknowledging that we are humans. We aren't made to live on this earth like a robot. Life isn't really a test. We explore life, we can create life. There's no right decision, essentially. And that gives us the space to make mistakes. That gives us the space to try new things. That gives us the space to fail, because the goal isn't to get everything perfect. The goal is to use your perspective, to use your most authentic self, and be that, because there's only one of you in this world. So we don't need everyone scoring 100 in this, 100 in that. Maybe it's okay to score a 95. Maybe it's okay to score an 80 in this category, but you might excel in other categories. But the only way to figure that out is if you are exploring your interests, exploring your passion, exploring what your heart is pulling you towards. And if we're not giving ourselves grace, we're giving ourselves judgment. We're judging ourselves, we're judging other people. Even giving grace to other people, we have to allow them to figure out their own path. And we get to give them grace because we're saying, man, they're trying their best, but I'm proud of them. They tried. They're trying. They're not afraid to be seen trying. Instead of judging them, we're saying, oh man, what are they, what are they doing? Like, that's crazy. And it's either one or the other. Either you're giving grace or you're judging. And a lot of times people judge because, comparisons. Oh, I'm better than them. Oh man, they don't know what they're doing. We all have different skills. We all have different powers. Of course, some people are going to get there faster, and that's okay. As long as you are putting in the work that you need to be putting in, as long as you're growing, as long as you're giving yourself grace, you're not focused on the outcome. You're enjoying the curiosity in life and giving yourself opportunity to fail, everything will conspire in your favor. All right. So when I say give grace, that means take a rest day. You're not a robot. You don't have to work 24 hours, 7 days a week. If you feel your body is frustrated, take a day off. Relax. It's okay. We have to stop having this guilt of work, 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 create. Like, some days is good. Sometimes we need to be more disciplined than others, but a lot of times our body needs rest. And when we're rested, our body can function properly. If we're burnt out, we're just going to be doing things that aren't benefiting us because our body is not in a relaxed mindset. We're in fight or flight. And sometimes it's good, you're automatic, but those creative juices aren't flowing as much if we're not at peace with ourselves. And when we're stressed out, when we feel like we're doing this, that, and the third, we have to say to ourselves, hey, we're not robots. We're human beings. We need to give ourselves grace. We need to be grateful that we tried our best today, and maybe tomorrow will be a new opportunity. So, yeah, man, with grace, it's so important to be nice to ourselves, to say nice things to ourselves, because if we're not creating those positive thoughts, if we're not feeling those positive thoughts, if we're not imagining those positive thoughts, then what's going to happen? We're going to be consumed by our environment. We're going to be consumed by the things we see. Oh, this person has a BMW. Oh, this person just got $1 million. Oh, this person just lost 100 pounds. Why am I not like that? Why? Like, your body is like watching. It's like, man, why isn't that you? It's like doubting itself. But we have the power to stay strong by creating thoughts. So we gotta stop judging people. No one's perfect. No one wants to be perfect. If they do, let them be perfect. Like if they think that's perfect, then let them be perfect. But at the end of the day, what we have to do is not judge, not compare other people. Understand we are all on this earth for a different purpose. We all bring a unique perspective, and the only way to allow that perspective to thrive, to grow, to be in peace is if we allow ourselves that love, that niceness that we deserve. Okay? I said we have to create, then feel, then see. Because if we're not creating, we're just reacting. If we're not creating, we are just settling in a way. And you know me, if you're not what you want to be, you have the opportunity to change it. You have the opportunity to be someone better. But if we're not creating, we are reacting. We're letting our past create our future. If we're not creating new experiences, if we're not creating new thoughts, if we're not creating new devotion to ourselves, we are allowing the past to grow inside of us. And maybe the past is good for you, but if you have desires, if you have dreams, we cannot live in the same patterns. Obviously, we have to let something go. Obviously, we have to change our personality in a sense that, yes, we're going to be our most authentic selves, but we have to change our vices. Understand that maybe, yes, we all have our things, but if you want to get to this, we have to show the universe that we're willing to allow space for it. So that means removing things from your life, maybe friends, people, alcohol, drugs, you know, and we have the opportunity to create new patterns. Keyword pattern. We have to be devoted to our future selves. And this is exciting. It's exciting because we are able to explore, we're able to find new things maybe we didn't even think about. If we're living the same patterns every day, we know what the outcome is. We know this is gonna happen. Oh, if I stay in the city, oh, if I stay with my friends, we're gonna be like this forever. That's fine. If you want that, that's perfectly fine. But if you want to get to a higher point, if you want to reach your dreams, do the unthinkable, we have to change. We have to change our personality. We have to change our mindset. We have to create a new mindset, maybe an alter ego. And the important thing is with discipline, with love, with grace, we are going to get there. Obviously, nothing is linear. There's going to be some ups, going to be some downs. And that's just going to be a way for you to build resilience. That's going to be a way for you to say, hey, this didn't work out, but I'm going to keep trying until something happens. A lot of times we fail. A lot of times things happen and we're like, dang, yeah, I kind of give up. I'm not really feeling it. But we have to look at the look at it from a different perspective, basically. You know, yeah, we failed, but obviously that was the first time. Obviously, this is the first time we're doing something. We're gonna fail. It's not gonna be perfect, and we have to continue to believe in ourselves. Continue to give ourselves the grace. Continue to give ourselves the space to make errors. Of course, we're going to make errors. Of course, we're not perfect, but we're going to learn from experience. We're going to learn each time and maybe get a little better, maybe get a lot better. But the goal is we are enjoying the process, enjoying exploring, enjoying being outside our comfort zone because comfort zone brings new emotions, brings new feelings. Okay? So I say all that because it's important to know we can create, we can feel, and once we feel, we can provide this type of vibration. In the beginning, the vibration is going to be small. Oh, I love myself. I'm powerful. You might feel little ounce. But imagine if you said that every day, 2 months. a year. Imagine you're building that vibration. Remember, trauma is stored, fear is stored if we're not aware of it, if we're not changing it, and that grows. There are trillions of cells in our body. All of them have emotions. All of them, all over our body. So if that fear is built up, it's going to take some time to for it to go down. So that's why, we have to keep the vibration. We have to be devoted to ourselves. We have to love ourselves. And when we're exploring, we're trying to see new timelines. We're trying to see new things. We're exploring, we're creating. And that's the most important thing you can do if you want to reach your dreams, if you want to manifest, is we have to think, create, we have to feel, feel. If I say I'm powerful, I could feel that. And maybe imagine you're powerful. Do that every day. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 10 minutes, build up. We gotta start somewhere. Nah, I keep it there. I keep it there. Next episode, I'll speak a little bit more. But hopefully, you gave yourself grace today. Hopefully, you're not judging others. Hopefully, you're not talking about others, because we're all on this path and we all are trying to find what we are worthy of, what we deserve. And that time, that journey might take longer than yours, might take longer than mine, and that's perfectly okay, because the goal is to enjoy the process. Obviously, once you get to that outcome, are you going to be prepared? Are you going to be ready for everything that comes with it? We are doing all these routinely new things, creating new things, so we are better prepared. We're staying ready so we don't have to get ready, basically. It's that simple. So hopefully you checked off some things on your to-do list. Hopefully you're becoming more aware of your thoughts, more aware of your actions. Understand that you have the ability to change your mind. Yes, the mind is strong, but it's strong because it hasn't been told what to do. You're in control, but it's been on autopilot, so it's gonna be strong. So little by little, 1% each day, get better, and you're gonna feel the effects times 10. You're gonna feel the effects times 50. I love you guys. Remember, I love myself, proud of myself. I believe in myself. I'm here for myself. I'm grateful for myself. Until next time on Off the Dome.